After I arrived on the bus in Cologne, I took a taxi to the Gatun Locks. Unlike the Bridge of the Americas, this small bridge was the only way to cross the canal on the Atlantic side. Fort Sherman, which is, I'm not sure, maybe about 10 miles or so down this road. I set out walking to Fort Sherman from the locks. I estimated from memory to be about 10 miles. That was a mistake number one. Mistake number two was failing to realize that I was 46 and not 26. Back in the day, I bet I walked this same route 100 times. In the heat, at midnight, in the rain, oh how things had changed. But there was a real lot of nice views. Been walking for about a half a mile now. I've decided to eventually here when a car comes by, or a truck, I'm going to go ahead and do a little hitchhiking. We'll see what happens if they pick me up. I'm not sure what's going on here. Some type of conservation la naturalis. Alright, so I was wrong. Sherman, 10.5 miles. Damn! And San Lorenzo is another 10 beyond that. Well, 10.5, 8.5, 5.5, whatever. I'm putting that thumb out, so catch you when I get there. Yeah. Now we're cooking with fire. So, ¿cómo se llama?
Mi nombre es Arturo Navarrete.
Arturo?
Arturo Navarrete.
Okay, Arturo is como Arthur in English, see?
Arthur, yes.
Sí. Fort Sherman, a 23,000-acre facility on Panama's Atlantic side, was on the west bank of the canal across from Cologne. Fort Sherman included an airstrip, training facilities, 67 homes, dormitories for over 600 people, and a recreation area. Over half of Fort Sherman's land area is covered by tropical rainforest. For more than 40 years, the cadre at Fort Sherman Jungle School trained soldiers from around the United States and around the world to fight and survive in the jungle. Fort Sherman provided a full range of jungle terrain and vegetation, tall grasslands, mountains, swamps, blue and brown water, single and double canopy jungles. Fort Sherman was recently used in the filming of James Bond film Quantum of Solace. The dock at Fort Sherman is now a marina, Shelter Bay Marina, and that is where I was headed to next. As you can see behind me, the rain's coming in, so I figured I would take a break and grab me a bite to eat and something to drink before I set out on my hike. Yeah, I know, survival. Well, we'll get there. Fresh. Bueno. Mira. Get in the camera. No. Mira. No, es for television.
No. No me gusta la cámara.
Ven aquí dice huevos con... No.
No.
Okay.
No me gusta la cámara.
She's too shy. After eating, again, I took off walking, again. The area that I am walking through was where the military conducted tactical training during week 3 of the jungle warfare course. The road I am on leads me to Fort San Lorenzo. This is now a national park. Therefore, I came across a sentry gate.
Bosque húmedo tropical, biodiversidad tremenda.
Okay, late 1600s, the fort was built. There's mucho floras, a lot of flowers, mucho animales, a lot of animals, and a lot of history. ¿Cuánto es? 5 algo. Okay. Well, this is the first time I had to sign into a park. I had to give them my name and everything. $5. Well, looks like that's it. That's my destination for the day. Well, this is it. I'm gonna head up this hill here and see what happens. It looks as if they placed 3 towers on top of this radar station, strategically located on each of the 3 sides of this hilltop. I remember being up here and training here.
The 3 towers were on the map and identified as the microwave towers. I don't know what their purpose was, but we used them for observation when defending that hilltop. I remember living in one for about a week. It wasn't bad except when I had to use the facilities. I decided to check one out to possibly set up my camp for the night. I had to jump from one building to the next and then grab a hold of the vines to shimmy across to the window.
Hopefully nothing will grab me from inside. Well, I was thinking about sleeping in here, but it looks like there's way too many bats, and they're getting pretty scared up there. So I guess we'll see. There's bat poop everywhere and bird poop. I just hope they don't attack me while I'm trying to get a view of them. That's pretty high up too. Yeah. Well, after my recon of the building, I realized with those bats in there, there's no way I'm going to sleep inside of there. Although, I will sleep in the area because, as we know, bats love mosquitoes. So, I think I should be alright here for the night. Well, I cleared my site where I'm going to put up my poncho. Once again, I need to make sure that these trees aren't the type of trees that ants like to run up and down, because come daybreak tomorrow, I'd be sucking. Alright, I picked up 2 pieces of stick. Got a loop. Put the loop through the hole. There you have it. Now I can turn this and pull taut, and it tightens it up. Now I just got to pull the slack out of my anchor points. Alright, so there it is. That's the one side of my poncho hooch. Notice I kept the downhill side of my poncho hooch towards the wind to kind of block that. I do want some air coming through, but just not that much. It does get chilly here at night. Also, I've got my mosquito bar set up, my air mattress, and I got most of my gear inside of my mosquito bar. That way, if somebody does come by here, they have to lift that up and pull it out from underneath my air mattress. Hopefully that'll wake me up. And once again, the water tank. That's right in the path of anybody that may come down that hill. It's the only way kind of on here, unless you make a lot of noise coming up from behind, which isn't really advisable. I've decided to take a walk around the perimeter, just in case somebody did happen to follow me up here. And there'll be a real rude awakening for both of us. Probably for him more than me, since I've got a machete and a couple knives on me. So we'll see what happens.